In this article, we show that wasps produce a stunningly regular pattern of gaze or view differences during their learning flights, and that the generation of this pattern can be explained by a simple 4-step procedure. Once a wasp leaves her nest and has turned around to face it, she records a snapshot. She then moves sideways, turning to fixate the nest entrance in the lateral visual field and monitors how the view changes relative to the goal snapshot. She reverses flight direction when the image difference reaches a certain level or once the difference starts to level out. Now flying along an arc in the opposite direction, the wasp encounters familiar views in reverse order up to the point where she is aligned with her original snapshot at the nest. Pivoting further, she will experience increasingly unfamiliar views, which at some stage triggers the decision to start a new arc in the opposite direction, and the cycle repeats. We have identified specific learning flight regularities and very regular patterns of view similarities that suggest testable control rules for learning and predictions on how homing wasps are guided by what they have learned. We suggest that because learning wasps fixate the nest entrance laterally as they fly along arcs, they would for each view they encounter know exactly where the nest is. For a returning wasp, this means that if a familiar view she encounters had the nest on her left during the learning flight, she would fly to the left, and fly to the right if the nest was on her right when she saw that view during learning. This simple guidance rule is enabled by the repetitive choreography of learning flights, which ensures that for each view with the nest to one side, there are other views with similar orientation and height above ground, but with the nest on the other side.